vision for the future. Ocular disease rise and affects millions of lives. Especially, one of the most common is the dry eye disease, affecting 1.5 billion people globally and 50% of all Americans. So, what is a dry eye disease? It's simple. Dry eye disease is like when it's a condition when your eye doesn't have enough lubricant and causing inflammation and the pain. So, untreated, it increases the risk of eye infection and damage the eye, and even further indication. So, direct cost for the treatment is about $4 billion annually, and indirect cost is about $55 billion in the US. So, the current treatment has a lot of limitation. So, first, long-term treatment duration is required up to 12 months. And second, they have a common side effect, including pain and eye pressure increase, which may cause glaucoma. And finally, they have very low efficacy rate. It's about like 50% of the population have effect. So that is why we at Ludacure, we are developing a first-class novel treatment called the ICI-001. ICI-001 inhibits RAG1 GTPase, which relieve the inflammation and oxidative stress, which promoting tear secretion and cornea healing. So our ICI-001 is superior in tear secretion and cornea healing compared to other drugs. And they have a very fast onset, like as early as 1 to 2 weeks. And so that they are very potent anti-inflammatory effect, as strong as steroids. And finally, they don't have any long-term side effect. So I believe our ICI-001 will be first disease-modifying drug for the dry eye disease. So regarding the market, the global market for the dry eye disease is about $4 billion, but the half of it is from the US. And the market will grow 7 points every year due to growth drivers such as increasing screen times and growing elderly population. I think our ICI-001 will be the game changer of the market because they are very strong efficacy. So our business model is to find novel target and drug development for the incurable disease with high unmet need, and we're gonna go for the global market. So behind the scene, we have a very solid and strong and experienced team. So myself, I'm spending over 20 years for studying medical science, and we have an R&D specialist, Dr. Sunung Kim, and ophthalmologist, Dr. Dong-hyun Kim, and also we have a clinical trial team leader, Yoo-seung Han, and finally we have a business expert, Jung Han-yoon. Yeah, all those are like all of our very hardworking last 4 years, and we raised the $5 million funding, and last year we complete our $12 million domestic license out for the ICI-001, and we are now incorporated in the US market. And regarding IP, we have 7 patents in the Ludacure at this moment. So we are looking for the $50 million for completing our phase 2 trial in US. And too many people around the world are suffering from the disease, and especially sensory disease. So we are looking for the partner to share our vision of helping people recover from the disease, and we can improve their quality of life. Thank you.